What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Otaku Show. It is I, the Crypto Otaku, bringing you the chaos in the markets every single day here on this channel. How's it going, guys? What's up? What? I haven't seen this light work all freaking year. What is going on? It's a positive spin on today. As we are sitting still at 59K. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? What is my stream doing? Man. Come on. Get that light back on. There we go. There we are. Oh, man. We can see the light now. We can see the light now. Bitcoin lives another day, right? We're not dead yet, guys. We're not dead yet. Nope, not yet. All right, let's get into some of this crypto chaos today. Hope you guys are having a great time, great day, great evening, wherever you are. Hope it's fantastic. It's freaking awesome. Let's go. All right, let's move these guys out of here. Bitcoin, of course, sitting at 59K. I did kind of want to quickly review where we ended up the last stream. I was really close to predicting this breakout. It went on a little longer into Thursday. I missed my stream yesterday because I went on a little side quest. I was helping a buddy out. Ended up actually going to a movie later on and seeing Alien Romulus. It was actually pretty good. I liked it. Not the best Alien movie, but none of them really can beat the original two, you know. But yeah, this new one was great. It was great to see some more of the lore behind the mining colonies and everything in Wayland Yutani. But yeah, really cool stuff and stuff that's relevant to what we see today. I mean, people can't live in the future terraforming these planets, yet alone current day and age. We're not even in space yet, guys. Wait until we get into space. We need something like Bitcoin or crypto to keep track of all the in and outs in other worlds. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's kind of stuck here in this range. Same exact range we ended up last time we were on the stream, as we had a little bit of that breakout and came back down. I did see this kind of develop into today. Let's kind of clean this chart up. But damn, I was so close, guys. So close in predicting that breakout. I was about 2 hours off. Yep, 12. It happened at 2 o'clock instead of 12. Damn. Damn, I was close. Anywho, moving on. We do have this. I saw this happen today on the 1 minute chart earlier. I seen this little bit of a inverted head and shoulders cup and handle pattern started to develop here on the 1 minute. You can see it a little easier this morning developing. What the heck there? Well, I guess you can see it right there. Come on. Jeez, what is taking so long to load? Jeez. Oh God, there we go. So yeah, this kind of formed today as options again expired today. It's going to be interesting to see where we end up over the weekend right before the 1st, which I think is Sunday, right? I think this is the 31st. Yeah, 31st tomorrow. And then Sunday will be the 1st. We do not have a trading session on Monday in the United States. So it's just going to be some of the whales moving some money back and forth. And of course, it's up to us to keep Bitcoin afloat. The everyday user who's going to be buying and selling. I do feel like it's going to get sold off quite a bit, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe some institutions are going to start buying in this weekend. You never know. You just never know. And that puts us into about Tuesday morning being another high volatility day, right? It's going to be nuts. And Tuesday's going to feel like a Monday. Dang it, we kind of invalidated this this pattern. It's breaking down now. But yeah, we still have the options expiring as we get into the end of today. All right, moving on to other things. I did have to pull, just to let you guys know, we are a little deviated from our regular scheduled programming. We usually go into Kimba first, right? Kimba to look at the heat map. Kimba's still broken down. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there, but it sucks because it's my anime reference. Damn it. But we lost that. We're going to bring them back as soon as they figure their stuff out. But it looks like, of course, this is a live book map. Things are just kind of flat. Everyone's just kind of like, are you going to shoot? Or I'm going to shoot. It's high noon, guys. What are we doing? We got a few more hours until the big ball drops and we start to see some more trading. Because, yeah, people are just going to get liquidated all hell, I think, after tonight. Anyway, which is good. It's healthy for our space, man. Because as many experts and economists have predicted around Bitcoin, right? The pro-Bitcoin economists, anyway, or analysts have said, if we were not trading Bitcoin, it would already be $1 million by now, right? This is where we are. Anyway, moving on. U.S. national debt sitting at $35,272 billion. It's not slowing down. It's not stopping. Not stopping. As it seems like we printed, I think, roughly around 10 billion this week, and of course the other 200 billion the previous 2 weeks beforehand. Anyway, the month of August has been a very, very expensive week to send all of our policymakers home for vacation. Yeah, that's what happened today, guys. I mean, that's what happened this month. This month's been ridiculous, and it's just going to continue and soon next month. They're all going to come back and it's going to go to hell, right? It's going to go to hell. Fear and greed sitting in the U.S. stock market in greed, 63 on the end of trading day, last day in September. It's pretty good for them. Pretty good for them. Now, what about crypto? Oh no, we're still sitting in fear. 29. Whoa, as we refresh the stream. 29. Jeez. Why are we so fuddish, guys? I don't get it. Why? We have a possible $1 million Bitcoin on the horizon. Give or take a year, 2 years, 3 years, right? However long your horizon is, it's going to hit eventually 1 million. I don't get it. Moving on. Dollar coming up a little bit as people in the TradFi space are throwing all their legacy money once again into U.S. Treasuries. I don't get it. There's a lot of things I don't get, man. I guess it's so clear to me and us Bitcoiners, us crypto enthusiasts, but it is not for the traditional financial markets. Not quite yet. They'll figure it out. It'll take them a little longer, but they'll figure it out. Yeah, so it's still on a downward trend. Don't worry about that. On the year, it's pretty damn low. It's the lowest on year. And within the year, lowest on record on the year and the year. And into 3 years, we still got a ways to go as we climb back out of that hole from 2022, from 2020 into 2022. We've got a lot lower to go. And it's only going to slow down. It really is. It's only going to slow down and fall from here because everyone else is not trading with their dollar anymore. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to cover. I don't think we have any Chinese stuff today, but we do have Russia, of course, and why and how they are trying to eliminate the use of the dollar and to avoid sanctions. We're going to get into that much later here on the show. All right, moving into on the hour, everything seems like it's kind of come back up. It's actually looking pretty damn bullish on the hour. On the day, things are just kind of consolidating. Things are looking kind of green already, which is pretty awesome. No one's quite hit 10% today. The most being Beam 8%, Aave's up 7%. This is on the 100. The 100. What the hell's Sun? Is that Justin Sun's coin? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Oh my god. All right, well, Justin Sun, I guess his Sun coin, yeah. Yeah, okay. Tron, guys. Come on. I'm so sick of Tron this year. I'm so sick of Tron this year. But yeah, it looks like on the 100, that's the best performing coin on today. Even on the 300, we don't really look at these Gigglebox coins anymore. Things are not looking very prospecting. Even into the 400, wow. You'd think some of these baby coins, these small, tiny market caps would be moving bigger numbers, but they're not. So on the hour, though, it does look like everything is coming back up. Looks like we're getting more green. Jasmine's almost back up to 1%. Fetch is up 2% already on the hour. Pretty good. BitTensor already up 1%. Aave's up 1%, and Litecoin, really? Litecoin's moving? What? I thought that thing's dead. Litecoin's still moving, guys. It's still moving. Remember when that was in the top 5, top 10? What are those days? Those days are gone, right? 20. Woo. Almost 20. Jasmine's kind of trying to reclaim its 65 placement in rank. Nothing else to really go over here. All right, moving on. All right. How many biddies did we lose on the exchanges? That's the question. Did we lose any? Why is the price not going up? Well, it looks like some did get thrown back on exchanges. Looks like today. Today we had about... Oh, wow. When did this happen? Oh, what? Did this happen yesterday? Damn! I missed this yesterday on the stream. That sucks. Sorry again, guys. Real life calls, you know. Real life calls. And when it calls, you got to answer. We can't be living in cyberspace forever. I wish we could. But yeah. Well, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Looks like we went from 2.4 million biddies on all exchanges for everyone, again, to purchase, down to 2.39, now 2.38. That's it, guys. 2.38 million. That's 2,380,000 Bitcoin for 8 billion users. 8 billion possible users to purchase. It just keeps going lower and lower and lower. The price right now, in just relative to the amount that's on exchanges, is just insane to me. Insane. Why we're still at 60. Fighting at 58. it's just when everyone wakes up and says, "Oh, why are we trading this thing? Why are we? Oh, we're trying to make a buck today, but not thinking about tomorrow." Okay, that's why we're doing this. All right, moving on. Top. We're looking at the ETFs, right? You're looking at the ETFs. How many BlackRock? It looks like they've been selling some off, from what I've heard. Anyway, we probably don't have the latest on here as always. We're a few days behind, and yeah, we're 4 days behind now. Jeez. But yeah, the rumors have been that BlackRock's been selling off chunk, not only BlackRock, but also the Fidelity and other institutions. I think I heard that ARK Invest, Cathie Wood's ARK Invest, did pick up some more Bitcoin, as they just sold off about a week ago. And I heard rumors that they've been buying off. Oh no, it looks like they've been selling off for the last few days. I did hear today that they've been buying some more. It's almost like they're playing the market strategically or something. Maybe they have some bots over at ARK that I'm not aware of. God, predicting these patterns. And I don't think it's been a while since we looked at Michael Saylor. Doesn't look like he's picked up anything recently either. And that's pretty much it. That's all we got going on in that space. In the high value network, individuals playing around the whales, guys, the whales. All right, top 10 assets in our space, still sitting at Toncoin number 10. Like last time, nothing literally moved there. Looks like Avalanche is still trying to get up above Cardano. That would be awesome. I love Avalanche. I love Cardano too, but man, Avalanche is just so fun. It's so fun. I think Off the Grid came out, and I've been talking to you guys about wanting to play that on stream. We did play Nyan Cat Heroes before, and I hear they have a new season coming out. So I do want to get back on Nyan Cat Heroes. That was Nyan Heroes. That's a lot of fun. A really fun game, guys. It's kind of like an Overwatch game. But Off the Grid, I think they're out of their beta now, so I think I should be able to stream the game now. But I was talking to one of their developers, and they're like, "No, you can't stream our game," while we were in beta, and I had to wait. I had to wait quite a bit for it. So, but at least they're open and honest about it. But yeah, it looks like we're still gonna have to wait a little bit. Yeah, there's some gameplay out, but yeah, I don't think I can quite get back into that yet. All right, moving on. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin's still holding number 10, just shy of slipping underneath Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah, as he must have threw that in his war chest, because he just sold off that Bank of America stock. He must have bought his own shares, because this just rallied in the last 2 days we looked at this. Hey, how's it going, Riviere? I don't know how to pronounce your name, man, but hey, what's up? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We're going through all of our metrics today onto the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Oh, we had a fire sale again? Oh, we're so close. Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait. But yeah, we got to hit 58.9 to hit that fire sale status again and burn another Benny live on stream. Here was the one I teased just the other night. Just a little sear. I can still go to the bank with that one if we don't ever get back to a fire sale. But yeah, I don't know. I think that it's up in the air. We might see fire sale status. I might have to go on live during the weekend just to like burn another Benny because it's probably, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna probably happen on Saturday. That'd be my guess, or Sunday. Because Sunday is the first. Options expired tonight, so we have no idea how much people are going to get liquidated. We're looking. I think it's going to happen within the next hour or two. But yeah, we're still sitting in the buy zone, guys. Not even in the accumulation zone yet. Like every day is a blessing. Going sideways between 50 and 60K, 70K even is a blessing. We are, if you're not buying any crypto, again, this is a big key indicator for when you should be buying any crypto, in my opinion, because Bitcoin, of course, is our largest indicator for everything in our space. And if you're not taking advantage of these buy zones, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I've been preaching this stuff every single day this year, and I just don't know what to tell people, my friends and family, and just trying to explain to them the importance of this right now, what's happening. We're talking about the changeover of all money, all wealth. It's going to be huge, guys. It's going to be huge. All right, let's get into some of the crazy news today. You guys know how I feel about memes, man. I don't really care so much about things that have no utility. Or, I mean, adoption, I would say, is utility. But you know how I feel. But I thought this was interesting because, again, just like we have trash television, we're going to have crash crypto assets here to stay. And this one's actually kind of promising, and I hope it develops into a video game, to be honest. But yeah, this is the most promising crypto to invest in, possibly. Crypto All-Stars races towards 1 million. 1 million, I'm assuming, in market cap. Meme coins come and go, but every so often, one catches the market's attention in a very big way. There's Doge doing a pull-up. Crypto All-Stars is the latest go viral with its pre-sale nearing 1 million milestone. But it's the most promising crypto to invest this year? Question mark. Meme Vault, the one-stop shop for meme coin staking. Meme Vault is the core of Crypto All-Stars, offering a streamlined crypto staking platform for meme coins. This is for staking, guys. This is crazy. I thought about had a double take when I read this article. I'm like, wait, what? Staking memes? What? Here we go, guys. Whether you're into Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, or Pepe, Meme Vault, wow, simplifies the staking process by letting you stake your coins in one place. No more switching between different protocols for each coin. What makes Meme Vault stand out is the foundation on Ethereum's ERC-155 standard. This setup means that they manage multiple tokens and chains in a single contract, helping you to save on fees. Pretty interesting platform. And you can see some of these other memes in the back. There's some of those new cat coins on ordinals and everything else. There's Floki. There's Schneck. Yeah, there's too many, man. I don't even know all these memes. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not my wheelhouse. But yeah, when you stake your coins, is that Trump coin? I mean, when you stake your coins in Meme Vault, you're not just sitting on them. You're earning star tokens as rewards. Right, so if you already hold star coins, you can even unlock triple staking yields. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm reading this article. I can't believe this is a real thing. But eventually, analysts have predicted that we are going to get crypto meme token ETFs. So why not start with this as well, right? I see it. I guess this is where we are. Unsurprisingly, the Meme Vault setup has gone down a treat with the community. There are now 7,300 people now spread across all Crypto All-Stars Twitter, Telegram, and channels. Stars tokens on rise of pre-sale. Phase nears a $1 million milestone. Yeah. So Interesting to see what happens with this. You can read the project white paper here. As 20% of the tokens supply will be used for pre-sale, 25% for staking rewards, another 20% for marketing efforts. It's not a bad spread. What about the other? What are we still missing? Like 30%. Where is that going? Is it going to someone's pocket? No, I'm sure this. Again, everyone's got to be transparent these days. We know how these pump and dumps work. So I feel like they probably have something for people that are into this space. Yeah, wow. It's a bit too much for me. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on with the memes right now. As the memes have kind of slipped off the map, really. Although Bonk is still #1 on the year, I do want to show you guys this on the 1-year trend. I screenshot this right before the show. Well, on the 1-year trend, this is of course, the top 5 performing crypto assets this year. This changes periodically throughout the year. Jasmine was on here before. Who else was a major player on here? I think the same ones are still here, Mantra and Bonk. But Floki even slipped back up. It's performing at 590% now. These are crazy numbers, guys. I think Jasmine's still somewhere between 550 and 540, 540%, something like that. But it was 580. So that's, again, this is where we are. These are the best performing tokens. This is what everyone wants. Pepe and Floki and Bonk and, yeah. Mantra, right? I missed the boat on Mantra. Mantra is a real world asset token, okay? So you know that has some utility. It's not a meme. And Solana, of course, Solana. Everyone knows Solana. All right, moving on. Crypto holders disproportionately favor Trump for U.S. president, according to a new academic poll. Polling station this way. Former U.S. President Trump's effort to court the cryptocurrency industry. Yeah, that's what they did in Nashville, right? The election cycle seems to be paying off. According to the results, a new poll from Fairleigh Dickinson University. Where the hell is that? Fairleigh Dickinson University. The poll released results on Friday found that the crypto holders are disproportionately likely to say they will vote for Trump. Of course, single issue voters. That's what we are, guys. Of course, we will vote for Trump. And now that RFK's with Trump, I have no choice but to vote for Trump, personally. But yeah, among non-crypto voters, the statistics were flipped, with Harris leading 12%. Yeah, we could pull up Polymarket. I think I had it. Oh no, I had another article pulled up for Polymarket later. Let's jump into that too and just see it. But we have a whole bunch of stuff to go over with Kamala and Trump and even Warren too. My God, dude, they can't make themselves look any more polished on the news these days. Let's just dive into get the political stuff out of the way. Guys, watch this little video. This is silly if you haven't seen this yet. But this is Harris's response to the inflation and the struggles that the U.S. Consumers have.
You are well aware that right now many Americans are struggling. There's a crisis of affordability. One of your campaign themes is we're not going back. But I wonder what you say to voters who do want to go back when it comes to the economy.
I want to go back!
Because their groceries were less expensive, housing was more affordable when Donald Trump was president.
Well, let's start with the fact that when Joe Biden and I came in office, during the height of a pandemic, we saw over 10 million jobs were lost. People, I mean, literally, we were all tracking the numbers. Hundreds of people a day were dying because of COVID. The economy had crashed. In large part, all of that because of mismanagement by Donald Trump of that crisis. When we came in, our highest priority was to do what we could to rescue America. And today, we know that we have inflation at under 3%. A lot of our policies have led to the reality that America recovered faster than any wealthy nation around the world. But you are right. Prices, in particular for groceries, are still too high. The American people know it, I know it. Which is why my agenda includes what we need to do to bring down the price of groceries. For example, dealing with an issue like price gouging. What we need to do to extend the child tax credit to help young families be able to take care of their children in their most formative years. What we need to do to bring down the cost of housing. My proposal includes what would be a tax credit of $25,000 for first-time home buyers.
More money
so
printing.
They can just have enough to put a down payment on a home, which is part of the American dream and their aspiration, but do it in a way that allows them to actually get on the path to achieving that goal and that dream.
So you have been vice president.
So we're not going to have them earn the American dream. We're just going to give it to them. And on top of that, we're going to debase our currency while we do it. And by the way, it's the corporation's fault because it's the corporation's fault because they're the ones bringing up the food prices. But they're missing the big picture. They're missing the big picture, which is the money. They're not even acknowledging it. They're not even acknowledging it. It goes right back to when Biden said, "What are we talking about? Printing all this money, U.S. money? That's not what's causing inflation, right?" So it seems like Kamala is going to have the same exact rhetoric as Biden did. Unfortunately, this is kind of what they're told to say, I imagine, by the puppet masters in the background in this dystopian future. This is what we have to deal with, guys. So yeah, that's what's happening. And so she blamed price gouging for the prices, right? And then I saw this popped up on my radar. This is Elizabeth Warren on Squawk Box. Oh, you guys, I'm just going to play. This is insane.
So you end up with someone, you remember we all talked about egg prices. You end up with something like this giant egg producer, Cal-Maine. And Cal-Maine raises the price of eggs. Their profit margins increase by 718%. That's not just passing along costs.
Senator,
and that is a time
that's sophistry. Your example on craft. Your example on craft is even worse.
You finished first. In any of
the
the
interview is only
states
going to be
around the
6 minutes.
country that already have price gouging
Can
laws
I tell you
in
why
place.
that those are fallacious and misleading at best? And your craft
look,
analogy is even. Why can't I tell you? Please let me tell you. Kraft, you say, was 440% profit increase. The example you used, the prior quarter from the year before, they had a charge of $1.3 billion, an accounting change which wiped out profits. Then they earned what they normally. Let me finish now. They earned.
You didn't let me finish. Look at the data. Come on. We have economic study now after economic study.
This is the way it always goes.
When there is more concentration,
40 million eggs were destroyed because of avian flu.
When there is more concentration in an industry, we have seen much greater increases in
Do you attribute the inflation?
Margins.
That's what you think we need to do to solve it?
They're not random. They are not random one-offs. It is part of the problem when you've got companies that are gouging consumers on prices. Consumers need to know they've got somebody on their side.
Senator,
and
listen, we're trying to help. We're trying to actually do.
Where are you in the 37 states that currently have price gouging laws?
Just quickly on that point, Senator Warren,
can you,
this is Kelly here. Can I just clarify how this would work?
This is the way you never lose an argument because no one can ever say anything back to you, Senator.
Oh man, burned. That's freaking awesome. And Elizabeth Warren, man, she really, we gotta get her out of there, man. We gotta get her out. But yeah, she does not stop. She does not stop. She has to have her way, and she has to get the last word in every single time. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen her on crypto and on stage. Of course, they've been out for a month now. But yeah, she did the same thing with Jamie Dimon, and just like talking over other people during that entire debacle. Oh my God. Yeah, it's money launderers and tax avoidance. And, oh boy, here we go again. Anywho, so that's what's going on. That's the rhetoric right now in the political sector. It is, well, it's price gouging, guys. That's why numbers go up on all of our prices. It's all price gouging, even though we have to increase the prices to keep up with the inflation, because these companies are either just not going to stay afloat, or it's all of the imports are going to have to just be sold in America, because that's all we can afford to put on the store shelves is just crap from China. Oh man, I'm just so sick of that narrative. All right, moving on. Gamers, live streamers get a tokenomic boost, according to Soulbound. Taylor's on interactive social solution for a Web3 native generation. Wall Street parlance, drip. That's a very edgy, Gen Z thing to say. It stands for dividend reinvestment plan. Is this like their retirement for the Gen Zs who are gaming now? So in the Gen Z lexicon, though drip is in style, one exudes. It's from this usage and that Soulbound named its reputation points taken by offering gamers and community members drip tokens, gamer IDs, and content bounties. Soulbound is pursuing its goal of empowering the new creator economy. Soulbound's whole mission is to give creators of games and streaming content of art a medium through which they can earn a living doing what they love. Interesting. So until now, monetization of content has been locked behind viewer and subscriber thresholds, which prevents the vast majority of people from earning as they try to break into streaming, said co-founder AI Mansbridge. At Soulbound, we're leveling the playing field by removing these barriers. In a world where there's already a legacy platform such as Twitch and yada yada yada, what exactly is this damn thing? Like any digital asset based venture, its success lay into ability to grow into the space. Soulbound is nothing more than critical than onboarding its users to Web3 gaming. I'm assuming it's just a platform in which it's going to invite everyone to do these things. And streamers play a critical role to bridge the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 gaming ecosystems. The project employs a user-based friendly interface that encourages streamers to control their content from the single dashboard. This is basically, it sounds like this is like going to be the new Web3 Twitch, kind of like what Gari's trying to do with YouTube and be the new streaming platform for Web3. So yes, Soulbound is also working with games in mind to unlock user acquisition. A player drips points banked under a unique gamer tag system. Track their user. This is complex. This is pretty complex. Drilling down the other players' behavior, likes and dislikes can foster relationships, will improve the experience for gamers and games alike. That's crazy. The mechanism is also an opportunity for community members to have some good-natured fun. Each other via Soulbound on own sticker, emotes, and wallpaper marketplace. Dude, it sounds like it's going to incorporate an entire NFT ecosystem. Watch out. Gary's got he's got your name, he's got your ass when it comes to NFT space right now. Once you post content, you can vandalize people's posts with stickers. That's awesome. Oh, that's freaking sweet. Let's go. You got to have some spray paint in there too. Just fun and as an engagement mechanism you can use with any Soulbound stickers, says Soulbound creator and co-founder Casey Gooms. You can buy stickers directly from the artist on Soulbound and slap them across different people's posts. That's really innovative. That actually, to me, that's more innovative than just buying emotes. Like these people out there buying emotes from their favorite streamers and subscribing just for that. It's crazy. Ultimately, through what gets incentivized is likely to get done. It's not all that's likely to get done. That's why Soulbound makes it a priority to incentivize streaming and content creation. Soulbound micro streamer bounties incentivize growing streamers to join the platform. This is how everything's going to be built from now on. We're going to be incentivizing everyone to just participate in everything, and you're going to get a dividend or you're going to get a token that you're going to be able to redeem for a real cash value. In every single sector, in gaming, whether it's social, I'm sure at one point Meta, Facebook is going to have their own token. They're going to be doing the same thing with posts and likes, and it's just going to be, everything's going to be tokenized. Literally everything we do is now going to be tokenized from here on out. So watch out. All right, so this goes on. This is huge. I didn't know it was going to be that long. I should have did an overview in ChatGPT or something. We could probably wait for that and go into another article. But it looks like that Soulbound is going to be the new Web3 Twitch, for what it sounds like. All right, let's get into some more political stuff. We're just bouncing all over the place. Trump maintains slight advantage in the election odds as Polymarket after Harris's interview. The one I just showed you, it was very bad, right? Basically, she's just kind of... She's spouting the same rhetoric, but she's also not quite all there still. So, yeah, it looks like it's been kind of falling on Polymarket. Let's just go there. Let's just go there and take a look where it's at now. Because this article came out at the beginning of the morning. There it is. Presidential election. He's got 1 point on her. 1 point. That's it. And again, I don't trust it with a grain of salt. I really feel like if you wanted to throw enough betting odds against someone, you're gonna see it reflected there anyway, right? So it's don't think that just because more people have money on this that it's really legitimate. You know, you could also have multiple users voting on the same odds. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. But it's interesting that we got this going on daily now. We don't need just polls now. We got bets. Donald Trump tees up rollout for new plan. This is his response, right, after all this nonsense. So yeah, he says he will ensure that U.S. becomes the crypto capital of the planet. The planet! So that's pretty bullish. He did, again, say a similar rhetoric, a similar thing at Nashville, right? In Nashville, he said that he wanted Bitcoin to become, the U.S. to become the Bitcoin country, but obviously El Salvador is Bitcoin country, the first Bitcoin country. So he wants to be the biggest in the nation, in the world, right? So yeah, he came out on X this afternoon. I'm laying out a plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet. They will want to choke you. They want to choke you out of the business. We're not letting that happen. It's very vague, as Trump usually is. So yes, as the former president is yet to publicize further details at the time of writing. However, he did tag the account World Liberty Financial, and of course that's his new decentralized finance project from his family that they are endorsing now and promoting over the last week. So yeah, Trump announced that they were going to launch that platform. I don't want to get too far into it, but you guys, we did talk about here on the stream before, you know, the new project that his family's doing. So I'm not gonna go too far into that. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Here's something that's kind of interesting and bullish again with cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Move to and from MasterCard. Move to MasterCard. MasterCard, one of the world's largest credit card companies, will rely on the blockchain technology, according to the latest development. We've been covering this all year, as I alluded to back in 2000. I'll pull up the chart. Back in 2023, when Visa, I believe, made a partnership with Solana. It was right before the bull run, right before November, I believe. They came out and said in the summer of last year. I can pull this damn chart up. There it is. Visa adds USDC to support Visa on the Solana blockchain, and that was back in around this time. Wow, almost exactly to the day. Look at that. That they announced that, and that's of course back when Solana was just $15-20, and it's trading around those ranges. Now, of course, we know where it's at. Almost 10x times where it was before. 150, 140 now, respectively. 138 currently on the day. So that's just a little bit of history into where Visa and MasterCard have been, right? And MasterCard, of course, is now looking to jump and do similar things. MasterCard plans to eliminate traditional credit card numbers and adopt tokenization technology to reduce the risk of information leakage. The development was reported by Singapore-based Republican Lianhe Xiaobo, which outlined MasterCard's latest move to address the growing problem of online fraud, which we've seen a lot of that more recently. Oh my God, we got some more of that on this. If we can get to it, man. Holy crap, we're gonna do a lightning round soon. Tokenization technology replaces sensitive data such as credit card numbers with randomly generated digital strings known as tokens. These tokens replace the original data during storage and transmission, significantly reducing the risk of a data breach. Right. So the big question is, which blockchain are they going to be going with? That's my question. It does not look like we have that today. It just seems like they're talking about just coming out and developing something. The initiative is a part of MasterCard's strategy to combat online fraud. Yes. And MasterCard is the first implemented token technology a decade ago, and it initially took in 3 years to complete its first $1 billion transaction using this method. Bloomberg reported today the company can process the same volume in just 1 week. This is not investment advice, according to Bitcoin tsunami, Bitcoin systemy. I'm not sure where we got this article from. Anywho, so yeah, they are doing, of course, testing on blockchains right now. Tesla appears closer to shipping domestic robots. Of course, this is part of our daily dystopian future segment. This is, of course, where we talk about where we're headed with technology in our dystopian future. It's here. It's here. It's already here, guys. We're already in it. We're already in it. The robots are coming, taking over our jobs. Of course, if you are a driver, telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a travel agent, a factory worker, a fast food worker like me, a customer service representative of any kind, your job is currently being threatened, right? Currently being threatened by robots and AI. You're going to be replaced by the supreme robots and AI. They're coming. They're coming, guys. And don't you forget, your friends and family, especially your romantic loved ones, are going to be replaced in the bedroom because they can do things that you cannot. Yes, it's coming. And it's coming as we dive into why. Where are we at currently? Looks like, according to Tesla, it appears closer to shipping its domestic robots rather than its robo-taxis. They're closer to robots right now than robo-taxis. It's insane. What's been on the market longer? Yeah. But robots are coming first. According to a Boring Company update indicates Tesla's full self-driving software isn't still quite not ready for a single-lane tunnel use. Elon Musk's automotive manufacturing company Tesla has repeatedly said that its full self-driving software is near complete. Musk has mentioned on numerous occasions that both enterprise and independent owners will soon have the option to monetize their vehicle ownership by allowing their cars to operate autonomously as robo-taxis. You can go around. We talk about this all the time. The self-owning taxi, right? According to that one technical analyst. But also, this is the prospect of, oh yeah, you run an Uber. You run an Uber service, but you are not even in your car driving it anymore. It's doing it itself for funds for you as well. Maybe a side hustle, and you're just allowing the car to just do its thing day in and day out. Meanwhile, Tesla's humanoid robot project Optimus has been hindered by the hype since the moment the company has tried to pass off a human wearing spandex as dancing robot. It didn't help matters when Musk posted a video of the machine performing household chores. In the video, a human is actually operating the machine remotely. Musk explains that this is a reply to the original video. The reply received approximately 3 million views per X, while the original video has been viewed 75 million times. In the most recent display, Tesla participated in the robotics show in China, where it showed off its Optimus putting in a glass case next to some of its cars. Other vendors opted for tech demonstrations. And of course, we got a new video. Hopefully you haven't seen this one yet. Hopefully. Oh, jeez. So I'm assuming this is a competing robot at the Chinese robotics show. Unitree. Interesting. Ooh, they got stairs there. Go upstairs, get me my my laundry. Oh, Jesus. Pet the dog. You gotta pet the dog. Oh my God. Can't even knock him over. Yeah, can't even trip him. Damn, they're mean. Those developers are mean. Oh man, I don't want an engineer kicking me, drop kicking me. And yet, based on the information available, it appears that the consumers in the general public will have the opportunity to purchase the domestic robot from Tesla or one of its competitors before the advent of the fully autonomous vehicles. According to the report in the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Musk's tunneling venture, The Boring Company, also is considering implementing some driver assistance features for the vehicles and its Vegas Loop project. And then it goes into the Vegas Loop. as well, and the robotaxis further. But of course, what I'm more worried about, again, for all my friends and families and loved ones, because they're not listening to me, are of course the robots, the AI, and the like. Man, and crypto. Don't forget crypto. These three things are going to change everything we do every single day. Everything. All right, moving on. We probably got a few more, and we got to probably call it. It took a little too long on that one. Elon Musk, X is reporting now banned in Brazil following judges' rulings. We won't spend too much time on this, but basically, they banned X in Brazil. And what the F? What the F? Free speech is not allowed in Brazil now. All right, moving on. Russia is about to try using crypto to get around sanctions. This is what I was talking about earlier. About all of our country, all the other countries in the world are moving away from the U.S. dollar. Of course, we know, if you're aware of the BRICS nations, BRICS, right? Brazil, Russia, India, C, China, and S, South Africa. And now we have. There's so many other countries that have joined since the beginning of the year. It's crazy. I think Saudi Arabia. I think Iran, Iraq. There's a list out there. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But basically, Russia right now is looking at. They've been doing a lot of research into mining and cryptocurrencies, and BRICS themselves have been looking at creating a cryptocurrency as well, a BRICS-based token, stablecoin. But now it looks like Russia is ready to avoid all the sanctions with crypto. Russia will start its trial of cross-border payments using crypto next week. Recent statements from the senior Russian leaders suggest that the law's purpose is to use crypto to counter sanctions. Of course, we're preventing them from trading with the U.S. dollar and out of their country, imports, exports, all the things. I mean, we pulled all of our major companies like Starbucks and everything. I mean, if you guys haven't caught up with that, it's crazy. It's crazy what we've done to Russia. Potato. There's reasons why we do these things, but I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't. I mean, if you ever watched the video between him and Tucker, it paints a different picture over there. It feels like we have a lot of propaganda here in the United States. Anyway, Russia will begin trading next week, and this legislation is packed at the end of July to swiftly signed into law. President Vladimir Putin does not lift an existing ban on the using cryptocurrencies as a legal tender for regular payments within Russia, but instead allows it for cross-border payments with crypto. This is the beginning, I think. This is just going to be the thing that solidifies it for their country. And then I'm assuming, it's Russia, but I think they're going to allow, once they have a little more locked down, payments with their citizens later. But yeah, this seems like it's going on. I don't want to spend too much time into it, but it does go into the entire details of like the SWIFT system. Again, what they've prevented them from doing in and out of the country with the United States. There's a whole freaking article here. Guys, if you're not well aware of what's going on in Russia right now, if you haven't seen the video with Tucker Carlson, I do encourage you to do so. It is crazy. We covered it live when it was announced, a few months ago. But cool, crazy stuff. We are lied to by our U.S. government. Anyway, moving on. What else we got? 24 exchange files amended application that could be doing 24/7 trading to crypto ETFs. Just I don't want to spend too much time on this either. Basically, the New York Stock Exchange has been trying to again get pretty much everything tokenized, right? They're going everything to go tokenized eventually, but right now it looks like they're proposing at least crypto-based ETFs to have 24-hour trading. All right, moving on. Elon Musk, Tesla beat a Dogecoin manipulation lawsuit. This is again that ongoing lawsuit with Doge creator. I don't think he's even affiliated with anymore, right? I think Doge is pretty much kind of like a Bitcoin now. It's got no founder. I think he sold all of his coins. But there was a time period, if you guys aren't aware of, where Doge was attacking, Doge's founder was attacking Elon Musk based on his involvement with just crypto in general and the things he had said to kind of bring down the price of Doge, and he sued him over that, and the whole thing's kind of muddy. But anyway, he made back up for it, and he changed the Twitter dog, the Twitter bird to a dog, right? We turned it to Dogecoin. It's a long saga. It happened so long ago. It was like 2 years ago now, I think. But yeah, that's what basically this is going into. I don't want to go say too much, but apparently the lawsuit's now over, from what I understand. It's been dismissed. It looks like he requested for it to be dismissed on March 31st. His lawyers described the claims at the request. 258 billion in damages. Good luck getting that. And then the price of Dogecoin remained flat following the news of dismissal on August 29th. That was yesterday, just gaining 0.1% in the last 24 hours. Really hasn't moved at all on any of the news. Even with him being in the Department of, what was it, Government Efficiency, right? That's what Trump gave him, right? That shoe-in title for his cabinet. It's pretty funny. I thought it was great. But it was tongue-in-cheek, but Doge didn't even move for that on that news either. So, I'm not sure how again, I don't really invest in these dog coins, but I might have to start doing it after all the news we keep covering, right? All right, moving on. All right, woman deposits. This is what I thought was interesting, getting into, of course, more fraud and criminal involvement in our space. This one was interesting because it also included JP Morgan and its response to it. Woman deposits $6,000 into scammers JP Morgan Chase account. Banking giant JP Morgan says reimbursement not happening. Be careful what you do with your guys' coins and your monies right now, man. JP Morgan Chase is not responsible for only in Ohio. An Ohio woman deposited $6,000 directly into scammer's bank account. Scammer initially called the victim and pretended to be the Huntington Bank. Oh, this is good. This is good. Convincing her that the fraudulent transaction would execute if she did not withdraw the cash from her account. The CBS affiliated Cleveland 19 News cited the police report. Oh, jeez. After she obtained the cash, the scammer gave her Chase debit card number, instructing her to add the card to her Apple Wallet. Jesus. How much of a rigmarole you gotta go through here before you figure out this is a scam? Come on. The thief then convinced her to go to the Chase ATM. What? And tap the Chase debit card on her. This better not be a poor old lady, man. On her Apple Wallet and deposit the $6,000 into the scammer's Chase account. Once the transaction was complete, the woman says she went home and she realized that she'd been scammed while talking with the criminal on FaceTime. Jesus. She said that he told her that they needed to do a full body scan to verify her identity due to the failed transaction. What? The woman told the police she undressed and spun in circles on FaceTime. Oh, wow. They even got her, yeah. Wow. The victim reported the fraud in the bank and then filed a police report, although the scammer, I cannot believe this, guys. This is nuts. Banked with Chase. The lender said that she is responsible for losing her money. Banks are a combination of automated identity checks, human oversights in collaboration with law enforcement and one another to detect fraudulent accounts, and their methods are currently being investigated by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Crazy. The regulator is reportedly investing whether JP Morgan Chase, Wells Fargo, or Bank of America and other large unnamed banks are doing enough to vet their customers and terminate scam accounts as part of their broader inquiry on Zelle scams. Apparently it's a Zelle affiliated scam. Nuts! What? I would imagine this is probably not a little old lady. Probably just a silly girl, just got out of high school and didn't know what the heck she was doing, and I don't know, man. How the hell how does something like this even happen? How did this even start? That's what I want to know. Anywho, crazy times we're living in, guys. Crazy times. Bitcoin mining in Texas increases by 30% in August as electricity price plummets. What? This is nuts. I saw this article. I'm like, okay, are we finally getting a Bitcoin adoption in Texas to prove to the world that we can actually do this and optimize our power grid? Maybe. In a new thread, Pierce Rochard, the vice president of the Bitcoin mining firm Riot Platforms, tells this 58,200, that's almost the current price of Bitcoin, 58,200 followers on social media. Oh my God. Where are we at? It's 59,002. It came up a little bit since we started the stream. I'm going sideways. It's the weekend now, guys. Texas Bitcoin mining load increased 30% in August. Electricity prices fell 80%. That's insane. 80%? Anti-Bitcoin critics are in disbelief I'm in disbelief. 80%? That's a lot more than I thought it would. I thought it would be dropped like on par, about 30-40% due to usage. Again, optimizing with the power grid, and you get to burn the mine, you burn the Bitcoin, then you throw the monies at it, and then anyway, Rochard's chart indicates that in August on 23, Bitcoin miners used 1,750,000 mega what is that, milliamps per wattage, megawatts per hours. Wow. While in 2024, that figure jumped to about 2,300,000 megawatts per hour, a 31% year-over-year increase. The data also unveils a staggering drop in the price of electricity in August 2023. The average price of electricity in the state was about $190 per megawatt. Megawatts per, megawatt. What? Megawatts in hours? Okay, I don't know. A year later, the price tag cratered to just $40 per megawatt per hour, a 79.52% drop. Earlier in the year, the U.S. Department of Energy, the DOE, not the DOGE, started but soon after stopped a survey crypto mining energy after being sued by Riot and the Texas Blockchain Council, the TBC. At the time, the DOE said it was interested in identifying key areas of growth in terms of the mining and finding out the energy usage, ramifications of the mining of crypto assets. Bitcoin is trading at 58,200. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about the same. A 4.5% decrease during the 24 hours. That's insane, guys. Imagine if they could do this in every state, right? I wish I could pay a lot less, 80% less for my electricity. I'll tell you that. My electricity is like $200 right now, and it's just me, man. It's crazy. Bitcoin outperformed all other assets many times over due to this factor, says CEO of Strike, Jack Mallers. Oh my God, that guy's freaking amazing, man. He inspires the heck out of me. Some of the things he says, one of the greatest things he says, he's said over the years that inspired me was Bitcoin and time. If you ever seen Jack Mallers, look it up. There's a really cool. I think it was. Oh my God, it's been like a couple years now. I think it was Bitcoin Miami 2022. He did a speech on Bitcoin in relation to time and how Satoshi created basically his own time. And that, like money, right? Money and your time, your energy and efficiency is all relative to time. And Bitcoin, of course, will give you more money for your time and over time. So it's pretty cool. If you guys want to check him out, Jack Mallers is great. CEO of Bitcoin, BTC wallet and payments application Strike, Jack Mallers, believes that the top digital asset, could massively outperform all other assets for one key reason. He says, is this the cycle where central banks try and price fix the bond market? If it is, the quantity of Bitcoin printing is astronomical. We're going to get to 2, 3, 4, 5 COVID's worth of printing. Damn. That's ballsy, man. Ballsy statement. And I think it's going to send assets astronomically high. Gold, real estate, equities, and then Bitcoin is the only truly fixed asset which we've ever had, and so Bitcoin will outperform everything orders of magnitude. Mallers also doubles down on his prediction that Bitcoin will increase by at least 329% of the cycle's current value. What would they even put us at? My God, 329% of almost like 60K to be fair, because that was probably last week's number, right? Percent, not time. Oh, jeez, man. 600,000 plus 329%. $215,000 Bitcoin, which is that's kind of where our target is anyway. I think everyone's target's pretty much around 200K. 120, 200K. Anyway, he says, I've been on record saying I think Bitcoin's going to 250,000 to 1 million. It's solely predicated on whether we're likely to see the greatest asset in the bull market in history of bull markets. Why? Because central banks have progressively price fixed everything. Whenever something breaks, they don't let the business cycle complete. They don't let anything fail. and they don't allow for pain. That's exactly why they control our market, how they control our market, right? They push everything out with inflation, print more dollars, that pushes the prices of everything up, it pushes our purchasing power down, it makes the poor poorer and the richer richer, and it makes the monopolies more and more in one corner's favor, right? So, yeah, that's Jack Mallers, of course, for you. Awesome guy, guys. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. Anyway, moving on. We're getting into the normies now. Okay, here we go. Quick, because it's already 9 o'clock. We gotta look at Bitcoin too. Let's do a quick update on Bitcoin then. Looks like nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Are we printing at least the green candle? On the 5 minute, the 3 minute, the 15 minute. We're still kind of going towards that up echelon and the bull pendant. We kind of correct this a little bit. It kind of pushes us out to at least 10 to about midnight. It's usually midnight. It's always midnight. That's when, of course, it's noon in Japan. And everyone's awake and they're sitting at lunch table and they're just like, you know what, I want to buy some of this. Sitting at the golf course, did you hear about this? And we're probably going to see some of that happen a little bit over the weekend. But again, it's the weekend. Everyone is on vacation. Everyone's on vacation. How's it going, Rob? Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's great to see you, man. It's been a minute. I just got back from my trip last week. Crypto future, yep. How's it going, man? Doing the thing, man. We're doing the thing. Taking a look at Bitcoin currently, sitting at 59K 200, as we are, of course, are moving into the weekend, right? The weekend. But options expire, man. Options just expiring today. And this is it. We're gonna see something interesting. I think it's gonna be kind of flat, of course, no volatility, but it's gonna be an interesting weekend, and nonetheless. And on top of that, we have the first. The first is on a Sunday, so we're gonna get some crazy Tuesday session as well. It's gonna act more like a Monday. Anyway, moving back into the normies, we're just kind of finishing up with the normies. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Any memes? Buy this Oakville property for 26 Bitcoin. Oh man, how much money is that? 26 biddies. That's a lot, man. Damn. Must be worth like millions, like a couple million. Bendo, New Holland. I don't know what all this stuff. No one's doing anything fun today. Oh, here we go. Trump's prophecies fulfilled. 2024, the economy and RFK Jr.'s. Shocking. Prophecy came true. What's next for 2024? Is he praying on the floor? God. I don't know. Jesus. Remember, then we've got October. Yes, we do. We do got October, Rob. That's right. We do. But we got at least another 2 months to go. We got another month to get through to get there. All right, let's see what's going on with the trends on Google. It seems no real big memes are happening tonight. No fun ones anyway. Wheelchair basketball, number one. Number one searched on Google. No one's paying attention to our space. Do I even need to read any of these guys? It's just going to hurt my brain. I guess we'll hurt my brain for a little bit. Johnny Guerrero, Balancesto. I don't know the normie stuff. It's all sports, right? Sports. What is fracking? Of course, Kamala Harris saying that she don't care about, fracking. It's fine. Fracking's fine now. It's fine. Krispy Kreme donuts. Wow. Okay. Labor Day sale or something. Ben Shelton, Caitlin Upton. I'm assuming celebrities and sports. Dallas police shooting. There's police shooting in Dallas. Jesus. TCU football. Chase Bank. Why is Chase Bank trending? I don't know. That's interesting. One Tree Hill, Javier Acosta, Paralympics. The Paralympics 2024. That's why we got the wheelchair basketball. And more sports. All right, normies. And the sports. I get it. Normies like the sports. All right, interest over time for Bitcoin. This, of course, just looking at Bitcoin. This hasn't popped up in any of our searches and Google Trends in the last 7 days. Bitcoin is still going flat. Dunzo. We're still sitting in the buy zone on the rainbow chart. Don't forget. All right, and then we haven't took a look at this in a while. It's, of course, the power law model, which is again, looking kind of like the same as the Bitcoin Rainbow chart. Still under areas of neutral zone. We should be accumulating, right? All crypto assets we should be accumulating. All right, moving on. Oh God, guys. Oh man, how's it going, man? Jesus, Rob. Oh my God. So yeah, my channel, huh? So Rob says your channel will be a huge one. It will be huge one day. Okay, it'll be huge one day. All right. Well, I mean, I hope it doesn't get too big. I might get stage fright. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the bull run brings in, right? I'm interested to see what kind of new people we can meet and find in the bull market, because again, we still haven't really gotten the true adoption with the normies. The normies aren't here. The retail hasn't bought in yet. So I'm excited to see what kind of people that brings in. But yeah, at some point I gotta come hang out with you, Rob. You and Max have been a lot of fun. But I did put out a Jasmine video right before I went on my trip. So hopefully someone's gotten some use out of that. If not, a few laughs. It was a lot of fun to put together. I put my heart and soul into it. But yeah. So yeah, just kind of recapping what Bitcoin Chan is doing. She's looking at. She's kind of laughing this one off. About to get sucker punched in the stomach. Of course, that's our mascot, Bitcoin Chan. I think it's just gonna go sideways, and pretty much this is, of course, the most serious TA you're gonna get on the YouTubes tonight, guys. We're gonna sucker punch her right in the gut over the weekend. She's gonna get falcon punched to the stomach. Surprise, you know the word. Insert. I can't say it on YouTube, but it's funny. I like humor, man. You can have dark humor. Come on. But yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. I'm just gonna throw it out there because I mean, if I were to do some serious TA, I'll do some serious stars, charts in the sky kind of stuff. Just back testing old numbers, I guess, or old levels. If you want to look at it, we can look at it. But yeah, looks like we've retested this so many times. We're probably gonna get, of course, knocked back down from it, and that's like right above 60K. So let's just kind of clean this up. Take off our sucker punch to Bitcoin. She doesn't deserve to get hit in the stomach anyway. Jeez. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. If any price movement happens over the weekend, it's going to be between these levels. It's going to be between 57, roughly just 57.7, right? Right, 57. Jesus. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's like right at 57, right above it. Right below it. So that'd be 56.7 at the worst case scenario. If 57.8, that seems to be where our lowest point has been. We tested that twice, 3 times now, in the last 3 days. So I'd say, yeah, we're probably just gonna be range bound here until Tuesday, right? And boom, that's something like that, some kind of chop like that. Oh, that's into the 8th. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, until the 2nd, and then maybe we'll see a dump and then a pump that on that day. It's gonna be a false move Monday, Tuesday. So beware for that. Again, that's what's gonna happen on Tuesday as everyone goes back to work. I'm not working. Screw Monday, man. I'm not going to work. Anywho, so that's my it's my up in the air whatever. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Go out, touch some grass. I'm probably gonna be golfing again this week. I did. So I've been golfing now with a Bitcoin polo, just to see if anyone else like catches their eye, and like I can meet maybe a Bitcoiner on the fly. But so far, no. But I did stop into the gas station one day, and there was a ATM. There was a Bitcoin ATM, and I was at the counter, and someone said, it was a, I don't want to say what nationality, but nice guy, and he didn't really, he kind of saw the logo on my shirt, and he's just like, "Are you here to service a machine?" And I'm like, Yeah, how's it going? I already serviced it. It's fine. It's by the door. I already looked at it. But I told him, I kind of improvised and said I said to him, oh yeah, we haven't been out here in like a month or two, but yeah, it looks like if it's going fine for you, it's been working. And he's like, oh yeah, it's good. And that was about it. But my friends looked at me like I was nuts. They're like, wait, what? You work here? But yeah, that's kind of a little slice of life, a little slice of my life. What happened last weekend? That was fun. It was fun. But I want to meet actually someone who knows what the underlying technology is. I haven't met anyone in my real life that, is part of our space. This is why I do this every single night. This is why I'm here. I'm here to meet new people and to start new relationships and build a community. Build a community of, misfits, right? Misfits that are paying attention to all the things, right? Our dystopian future, right? We say every single night. This is the world we live in, and we are identifying all of our at least my favorite films that are now becoming reality, like Blade Runner and everything else. Mad Max. Hopefully that part doesn't happen. But anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend. Don't do anything stupid, right? Like I say every single night, don't do anything stupid. Don't be selling off your coins. Hold your bags, and we will catch you guys next week. It's gonna be a fun weekend. It's gonna be a long weekend, which is nice. And next week is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be hella interesting. All right. Well, enough of my ranting. Have a great night. This is the Crypto Otaku signing off. Thanks again, Rob, for stopping on by. Later.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency. Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Bet.